Okay, so welcome to Monday Inspiration, everybody. Uh, we've been having issues with network. We're having serious issue. Been battling if to do this or not to do this. And aside from that, I've been a little bit down. Obviously, you can tell from the voice, but I'll try to be in action. Okay, I'll try to be in action. So, welcome to Monday Inspiration. Yes, today's session is going to be on audio. You just hear me and listen to my amazing voice. Now, if you're new to the channel or you're on the Facebook page watching this, all you need to do is hit the like button, turn on post notification, share this with your friends. If you're on YouTube, you hit the thumbs up there, you subscribe, you hit the bell icon, and as well, turn on post notification so you get all the updates once a new content drops, either on Facebook or YouTube. Now, as always, my goal is to help each and every one of you get to a level where you attain momentum and arrive at stability. And for this to happen, it's just a stone cold fact that you have to get better. And for things to change, you have to change. So it all begins with you. You. You're an important factor as it relates to, yourself becoming better. Today's topic is building relationships. Building relationships, yeah. Now, why is this important? The people that are able to invest in relationships are the people that would be able, in some years' time, okay, to have access to a whole lot of resources because of the relationship they are currently investing in or have actually invested in before. The issue most people are having at this point is they grew up in an environment where their parents, their guardians, or somebody that they were looking up to kept pounding it on them and saying, "Don't talk to strangers. Don't talk to strangers. They are evil. They'll take away your destiny. This, that." So you have a child that grows up into adulthood and he's just a total introvert. He can't relate. He can't associate, and it's affecting the way he or she lives his or her life. Now, whether we like it or not, for you to grow in life, for you to have an amazing 2021, you need to have social capital, you need to have people capital, you need to build relationships. Because these relationships you're going to be building in some years' time are going to be the same relationships that your children are going to hold on to as the connection their dad or mom has. You didn't get me. I said the relationship. You see those friends you're having right about now. These are going to be the connects, okay? Your children, your grandchildren, your great grandchildren are going to hold on to. So look around you. Ask yourself, the kind of friends I have, the kind of relationships I have, are these relationship going to become resourceful to my children? If not, you know what to do. End it. End it. Okay? Because if those relationships at this point are not adding value to you, making you a better person, do you think in a split second, okay? Or do you feel that same caliber of people will be able to impact your children? No, not at all. If your goal in life is not to be like a mentor to your own children, then you are in trouble. You are channeling somebody else to be their mentor, you are in trouble. Because that goes around to tell that even your circle of friends will not be able to impact valuable information to your children or to the next generation. So before we even talk about building relationship, the question is, who am I? Okay, what do I stand for? Who do people know me as? When you're able to answer all these questions, okay, that's when you say, okay, I'm somebody of value and I want to give back value. I want to invest into somebody else so that at the end of the day, okay, when I'm no longer here, I know I did something, I planted seeds that are going to yield fruits for eternity. But if up to this point, you're just doing your thing, let me live life, you're going to pay for it, okay? Either you pay for it or your children are going to pay for it. woe to the man or woman that would live a reckless life and just feel that, don't worry, life will take care of itself, tomorrow will take care of itself. My dear, listen to me well, okay? Listen to me well. If you won't be held accountable, somebody else will be held accountable in your genealogy. I assure you that. So the question is, you that you're here right about now on this stage, representing everybody that has ever come before you and those that will come after you, what are you doing at the moment to make sure the legacy you'll be leaving will be remembered till eternity? Because as it relates to relationships, most people have said, okay, I had a bad relationship, I had a good relationship. I don't really like those two categories. What I like looking at is that every relationship we're building, okay, gives us learning experiences. So it is those learning experiences that we now say, okay, this is a good learning experience and this is a bad learning experience. And we use the bad learning experience, okay, to ensure that it doesn't happen again. And a wise man not only waits to learn from his mistakes, he learns from the mistakes of others. Now, your issue right about now is that you are bent on you making your own mistakes. While somebody is telling you, hey, I did this wrong, okay? I had this issue with this person and it ruined the whole relationship. Now you're supposed to pick and take note of that so that when you sense such an issue coming up, okay, you know how to handle it because you've heard of somebody's story that has been there before and this was how he avoided it, or he did something wrong and you need not to go down that same path. These are those just like little, they don't teach this in school, obviously, by now they don't teach this in school. Not every parent calls his or her child to sit them down and say, hey, let's have this talk. This is how you build effective relationships, okay? This is how you make sure your cycle is very strong and you select those that are within you so that they drive you to achieve your goals and dreams. They don't do that. So most people had to learn it the hard way. For some, they are still paying the price for it, the greater price. They ended up with friends that, oh my God, till death do them part, they're going to regret it because those friends, the relationships they had with them, actually pushed them to do something really, really bad. Now, there are certain things you can get out of. See, some things in life you cannot get out of. You end up living with it. I just hope you can understand where I'm moving towards. So, by all means necessary, just the way you are intentional about the kind of clothes you wear, okay, the kind of cream you apply on your body, you should also be intentional with the kind of relationships you're keeping, okay, because the relationship you keep will determine who you listen to, okay, what you eat, where you go to, conversations you have, what you drink. See, your whole life is now channeled towards those specific relationships. And trust me, it's easy to start, but it's hell difficult to end. It's hell difficult to end. So you have to be very intentional. I talked about this the other time. Ask yourself, the people that I'm with, okay, where are they driving me towards? What are these people having me read? Where are they having me go? What are they having me eat? Okay. When you're able to identify this question, you'll be able to judge and say, okay, in the next 5 years' time, I should be here. In the next 10 years' time, I should be here. I'm not supposed to be here. But if you don't do that and you just let, life live itself, you are in greater trouble. You are doing yourself the greatest disservice man has ever seen. But I'm still bent on the fact that you have to become a person of value. You have to become somebody that they say, this guy stands for this lady stands for this, okay? She's not going against her ethics. And they know you for that. Well, if they don't know you for anything, they just know you, oh, she's the life of the party, oh, hey, and everything. That's all they, oh my God. It's going to be quite difficult. Very, very difficult. or all they know you for is urgent 2K, okay? January till December, you've been banging everybody's ear, urgent 2K, urgent 2K, urgent 2K, urgent 2K. Whoa, I assure you, 2021, you are going to be left all alone with zero friends. People want to associate with those people that are adding value to them, okay, not people that are just taking value out of their life. So ask yourself, if you were to meet somebody new today, how would I impact that person? What do I have to offer to this person for us to have a good relationship? What do I have to offer? If you can answer this question, trust me, 2020 will be difficult. What do I have to offer? It doesn't have to be money. Forget the money aspect. If all you can offer is money, then you have nothing to offer. I'll say it again. If in life all you can offer is money, okay, towards giving value to another person, just money, then you have nothing to offer. Because aside from the money, there's a whole lot you can give out. There's a whole lot. Are you aware? Just by being a good listener, you can actually help somebody from, committing suicide just by listening to that person. Trust me, $1,000,000 won't solve that. But because you paid attention and you listened to somebody, when the person needed somebody to listen to him or her, fast forward, the person is still alive today. $1,000,000 could never achieve that. Impossible. So you have to understand how important it is to build relationships. Relationships in the workplace, in the church, all different forms of relationship. But at the end of the day, we are humans, we are social beings. We have one goal, okay? One goal, which is peace and harmony, okay? And our society, Nigeria, has actually found a way to just destroy everybody's mindset. We are divided by religion, by tribe, by politics, by ethnic group. The division is just so crazy. So it's now so difficult for you to literally trust somebody. Next thing you're saying, oh, he's a Christian, I can't trust him. She's a Muslim, I can't trust her. He's Igbo, she's Hausa. And we have all these stereotypes in the world. He's poor, he's rich, okay? He dresses this way, she dresses this way, he's bisexual, this, that. So the gap now towards building relationship, everybody's just trying to be on their own and do things, but see, nobody gets to the top alone. We all need each other. So if I'm to advise each and every one of you, okay, investing in relationships are the utmost things, because when you are down, these relationships will pull you up. When you're down, these relationships are going to pull you up. You have to understand that. Don't forget the fact that, okay, we're here today, okay, 10 years from now, most of you, will be best of friends, and all the information I have, you have it, okay, all the information you have, I'll have it, and that's just access. Now our kids are going to leverage on all those information, all those access, all those resources, because we both decided to commit towards building relationships. Now, how can you build relationships? Just three simple ways. The first, you have to go outside. Yes, you heard me right. Go outside. You cannot build relationships inside, okay? Thank God for technology, okay? You basically don't. What I mean go outside is just leave your comfort zone. Some people are bent on, these are the people I know, and that's just it. But no, okay? The people you know are just 200 people. Okay, the whole world, 200 people, and we have, like, if it's on social media, Facebook, we have 2 billion people there, okay, worldwide. Are you aware how many billions of persons are out there? And you've restricted yourself to the only relationship that will not take you far in life, which is the people you know right about now. I want you to understand that, see, the money you're looking for, the connect you're looking for, the resources you're looking for, that project, the contract, everything, it's in the hands of a stranger. A stranger somewhere has that. So up until you decide to, just going out there, making friends, having the conversation, developing it, you're never going to find that person, and you keep telling yourself the excuse of I don't know anybody, I don't know anybody, I don't know anybody. Let that devil that is lying to you go to hell, because we all have the ability, the capacity to build relationships. Another key thing in building relationships is give value. Be relatable. Hello. Because you see, you can't give what you don't have. If we start up a conversation right about now on technology and the whole world, how it's evolving right from when we started to where we are at the moment, and you're just looking at us, my goodness, you have nothing to say. We can't relate with you. We can't build any relationship with you. So this is where you have to invest in yourself. Read books, go for trainings, attend seminars, attend webinars, Zoom session, watch videos, dive in YouTube. Learn all you can learn, because you never know who you're going to meet the next day. So your ability to be well informed, to like hold on a conversation for nothing less than 15 minutes will determine how far you will go in life, ladies and gentlemen. If you oh my goodness, if you do not invest in yourself, you're obviously useless. Okay? And if you're useless, you're not useful to anybody, not even yourself. How do you become useful? You work on yourself, you invest in yourself. That is the greatest investment you can do, as long as I'm aware of, okay? The greatest investment you can make is an investment in yourself, the investment in your mind. Because when the battle is won within, you can win any battle outside. So work on your mind, invest in your mind. The third key thing there to build relationship is be consistent. Be consistent, okay? Now it turns out to be a lifestyle. You reading every month is now a lifestyle. You approaching people and say, hey, this is who I am, this is what I do, how can I serve you, how can I add value to you, how can we rub minds to achieve this? I notice you have this problem, how can I help out? Okay? And the person is like, whoa, so we have people like this in the country? Yes, we do. And these people are the unique persons that are very, very intentional. But you have to be consistent. That it has to become a lifestyle, it has to become a habit, it has to become part of you. Part of you, okay? You're not faking it, it's just there because you decided to be intentional. Decided to be intentional. Just understand the fact that you can't give what you don't have. It's just impossible. Nobody can. So develop yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Now, some key things as regards to building relationships that most people neglect, okay? Which, if you desire to, work on your relationship, our advice you don't neglect is be a great listener, okay? Be a great listener. Pay attention, okay? Don't just listen, pay attention, because what the person might be saying might be different from what his body language is expressing. So you have to pay attention and listen attentively. In listening, you show remorse and you empathize, okay? Don't be a robot. Empathize. Now, learn to ask the right question. Somebody is telling you she's homeless, and she's in need of funds, and the question should be, okay, so how can I help you? Okay, this is what I have, how can I help you? And you're like, oh, okay, would it be okay if we go hang out? Hang out and do what? I just expressed myself and I tell you I'm in need, and you're talking about us hanging out? You must be insane. So with that person, you've already lost the relationship. You've lost it already. Now you have to remember things that are important to other people, okay? What's the name of their dog? What's the name of their child? Birthdays, wedding anniversaries, things that mean a lot to them. You have to take note of it, okay? You have to take note of it. Learn to give people your time. Don't be always busy and busy and busy and busy and busy and busy and busy. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you. You never get back to anybody. You need to, just the other people are trying to invest their time in you. You have to give people your time, okay? Learn to trust more. Most people have had bad experiences, okay? With relationships, previous relationships. So you've been hurt before, it's fine. Don't use that experience as how would I put it, as a standard, a form of standard for the next relationship, because we're all different. Everybody is different. We're all facing challenges. We're all at some bad or good place in our lives. So everybody deserves a fair chance to start all over again. But you're starting all over again with a whole lot of experience, and you have to communicate this with the other person and say, hey, the last time I had a deal with somebody as regards to such a business, this is what happened. I hope it's not going to be the same. And the person's like, trust me. Okay. And everything changes. It works in line towards that. But if you don't commit and you don't, how would I put it, learn to trust again, it's going to be an issue with any relationship you dive into. Any. Now, the most important is develop good communication skills. I cannot be speaking English and you're speaking French and you expect us to relate.